Okay, I'm going to quickly go through a problem like this. 7 plus x divided by 4 minus 3 equals 1. So when balancing these equations, and I apologize for the camera work, when balancing these equations, we want to get the x by itself. We have to unpack the x. And if we think of what's happening to the x, well, the x is having 7 added to it. Then the result of that is then being divided by 4. And then the result of that is we're subtracting 3 from it. We need to go backwards. And another way to think of it, which of these numbers is easiest to cancel out by doing an operation? And here this minus 3 is kind of standing all by itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 3 to both sides. 7 plus x minus 4 minus 3. I'm going to add 3 to both sides. I chose that because the 3 is by itself, and I'm just doing one step at a time. You can do, once you work out, you just do one step at a time, and you just focus on that step. Don't worry about all the complexity here, just one step. Really, really, really complex problems suddenly become really simple. So minus 3 plus 3, well, those cancel out to become 0. 1 plus 3 is 4, so I end up with 7 plus x over 4 is equal to 4. Okay, now what number here? I've got 7 plus x, and then the result of all of that is divided by 4. Well, this 4 is sitting by itself. So you know what? I'm going to try to cancel that 4 out by multiplying all of that by 4. Probably don't need those brackets. I'm going to multiply all of that by 4. But if I'm going to multiply all of that by 4, I need to do the same. So if I'm multiplying all of the left side by 4, I have to multiply all the right side by 4. Well, 7 plus x divided by 4, multiplied by 4, well, it doesn't really matter what here. If I divide by 4 and multiply by 4, those 4's effectively cancel out, and I end up with 7 plus x equals 16. I'm nearly there. Now I've got a 7 sitting over here. Now I'm just, because maybe I just like to see it this way, that's the same as saying x plus 7 is equal to 16, by the way. Whether it's 7 plus x or x plus 16, same thing. X plus 7 equals 16, I can now take 7 from both sides. Those 7's cancel out. X is equal to 16 minus 7, which is 9.